Okay, so it's August 27th now. I haven't really had the time to make as many videos in the last few months as I usually would like to. My life's been just kind of busy lately. It's been busier than it was 3 and 4 years ago when I started working on YouTube, but even that, it's just this year, this 2011 year has just been. I won't say that I couldn't make videos, but it's been harder to scrape up a couple extra minutes to talk about stuff. So what do we got going on right now? Of course, we have Hurricane Irene. Some of the most devastating hurricanes that I can remember: Hurricane Katrina in 2005. I remember I was about 21 at the time of Hurricane Andrew. That definitely caused a lot of stir, and people were sent to Florida to work on that and work on its cleanup, because it does take years. Flooding is a problem even around here. We've got quite a few rivers. Snowstorms in the northeast. We're inland and in the northeast, so we're not too close to the coast. We could get the aftermath of hurricanes, like our flooding. When we get that, it's usually the aftermath of a hurricane. And we do get some wind and rain, heavy hitting because of hurricanes. It's the aftermath of. But we usually don't get the hurricane touching down. It usually still doesn't have the power by the time it gets this far inland. I guess it's possible, but we had an earthquake the other day. It wasn't one that was not like the famous ones they get on the West Coast, but a number of people felt the earth shake, and you get about every 5 years we get something like that. But again, it's not something that would make the national news, other than there was an earthquake out here and we don't usually get them. But that's about as much news attention as it would get, because it's not as dramatic as what happened in San Francisco and Oakland during the '89 World Series. I remember the Giants were playing the A's, and they're right across the bay from each other, so both places were affected about equally hard. So that makes national attention because it is news. It's amazing. It's tragic, but it is still amazing. So, Hurricane Irene. The ones that I remember the most are Hurricane Andrew and Hurricane Katrina. Katrina happened in, I was 34. I was 34 when Katrina happened. And 21 when Andrew happened. I wasn't born when Hurricane Camille happened, but I've certainly heard of it all my life, and I've been in the New Orleans area, and there's a couple of cargo ships, not New Orleans proper, but somewhere between New Orleans and Biloxi, Mississippi, along I-10. There's a couple of 300 or so foot cargo ships that are out of the water. I guess there were more, but those are the ones that weren't scrapped. But they've been there since Hurricane Camille happened in 1969. So I guess now that we had Katrina more recently in that part of the country, there's probably more things like that, I personally haven't been to New Orleans that recently, but there was a possibility of that, but it didn't come for me. All right, well, that's what's going on right now. So Hurricane Irene is what's in the news right now.